Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we beat this game! But I'm sure I'm not the only one who is wondering where those spiders are. So consider this a guide of sorts. First things first, we gotta start a new game. Because apparently, some of the spiders are permanently missable. I'm personally not a fan of permanently missable items, especially important items. When I play a game, I tend to play toward completion, so it kinda sucks when the game is all, oh, you missed a thing? Too bad, now you gotta play the whole thing all over again. At the very least, this game is short, so it shouldn't take too long to do this again. Will it be worth it? Yeah, probably. That said, I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out the exact order of operations here. Along the way though, I just realized something. There's bread in the fridge. That's not entirely unusual, but I don't know anybody personally that actually puts their bread in the fridge. Out of curiosity, any of you? Okay, we now have the mouse sandwich. Crispy mouse sandwich. That's Son's favorite. So the first spider, I was given hints on each of their locations and when to find them. The first spider is somewhere nearby before feeding Batson. Now I've already searched the house earlier and didn't see a spider, so I'm thinking that I have to wait for this exact moment. Yep, that is the key. There are very specific moments that you're supposed to look for these spiders. So this is right before feeding Batson. Team the Black Widow! Great! So by the way, one thing I noticed early on in this playthrough is that the cursor never indicates whenever you are highlighting an interactive object. I don't think this ever became an issue, but I kind of wrote it off as just a limitation of the Game Boy, like maybe there's no way to make it so the cursor automatically changes over an object. However, rewatching this playthrough during editing, it occurs to me that yes, that actually is possible, because for puzzles like this one, the cursor does change. So the fact that the cursor doesn't highlight whenever you're over other objects is intentional. Tell you what, it's definitely kind of nice to be playing through this again on a working emulator from the start. No graphical glitches. Aha! So the second spider is only obtainable after you get captured, but before you find Husbano. And I can see this one definitely being missable because you're investigating everywhere. Odds are you're going to find Husbano first on a normal playthrough. And then, of course, after finding Husbano, that is when this spider appeared. This being near the jail cell where we were captured, and also where this face is. By the way, the magical hairpin that you can charge up in order to get rid of ghosts, she's wearing it in her hair that right there. That big thing on top. Here, I point it out right here. That is a big hairpin. Certainly a hairpin fitting for a vampiress. And now comes the elephant in the room. Or I guess I should say, the remote. I kind of took issue with the fact that I had to check the couch 10 times in order to find the remote. That seemed kind of obtuse because I did not think that checking a thing multiple times would do a thing. However, in hindsight, there were indications that I should have done that. First off was Husbano saying that there were spirits in the TV, which I kind of misunderstood. I thought he was breaking the fourth wall, but no, that's a hint. And had I understood that, I would have checked the TV and got a helpful reminder that the remote is lost. Okay, so if the TV is important, that means I need to find the remote. And while I still wouldn't have initially thought to check the couch 11 times, eventually I would have just brute forced my way to finding the remote. Kind of like I already did, but more along the lines of, this is what I feel like I have to do, rather than I'm just taking a shot in the dark. Okay, so I just located Batson, and I've immediately traveled down the hallway nearby. Feel a powerful presence. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So when you travel down the hall, initially those statues are here. But when the screen blacked out, the statues disappeared. I need to reload the game, because the statues disappearing is the trigger for the last spider, therefore I missed the spiders in between. So, after you find Batson, don't travel down the hallway. Aha! Okay, so, after finding Batson, but before traveling down that hallway, head back downstairs. So right here is the save room, and beyond it, right around the corner, is the fourth spider. Additionally, there is also another spider that should be available right now, somewhere above. Hey, who the hell... Oh wait, that's me on our honeymoon. Aw, so sweet. Sorry to snoop indeed. And above happens to be the good bathroom. I would absolutely hate to find a Black Widow in my bathroom. Okay, now we can see those statues vanish. That leaves one more spider left, and I happen to know where it is because I actually stumbled upon it at the end of the last stream. I just edited that part out because I knew I'd be going on a hunt for all of them anyway. The last spider is on this tree. Now what? All spiders collected. The spiders have assembled. I'm gonna make note of this. Are they trying to communicate? Oh goody. I get to try to figure out what I'm doing here now. Wait. If it's like upright, left. If it's like the other directional puzzle, maybe that means that I need to find a pathway down in that maze down there. First things first, I'm saving. So let's try up, right, up, right, left, left. Oh! Hi? My, it seems you have found me. How unfortunate for you. Wait. You've brought me my children? Okay, I'm definitely going to take the time to find out what happens if we come down here before finding said children. From one mother to another, I must thank you. Let me show you a place to relax. Windmill Arcade. Okay, full disclosure, I totally knew this place was here because a comment on the game page mentioned there was an arcade, but this is the first time I'm actually seeing it. I like how it's lit up. I'm a fan of lights. Nice change from a dark dungeon. A light beer ain't gonna cut it. There's nobody here. Maybe I can drink from the tap. You seriously want to leave? Nah. Good, because I'm enjoying myself. Alright, let's turn around. Yeah, there's an arcade here. Alright, let's check out the stuff. Bat Hunt. Bat Hunt? No way I'd bring bats on here. I was expecting to actually be able to play it. A game titled Ice Cold Blood. The coin reader is busted, so... free plays! Oh good! We get to do a thing. Okay, I pressed B in order to back out. I haven't quite figured out what to do in order to do a thing. Oh, I'm holding up, and I have to try not to let the ball... Okay. I can let go. Ooh. So I press up in order to make the bar go up, but then I can let go in order to hold it still. But after a point, once you start tilting it, you can't untilt it. So you have to press left and right in order to make it tilt different directions. Oh, I can also make it go down. There's a bonus for entering the lit up holes, but I don't want to lose all my balls because game over. Okay, let's try going up the left side, and then... Dang it. Or did I get it? I think I got it, actually. Okay, so... what I'm figuring is... that... Actually, I'm not sure what I'm figuring. I'm figuring I lost. Okay, well, first things first, it's throwing me off that there is no sound effect associated with getting into a bonus hole. I keep thinking that I am failing. More importantly, I need to calm down. I am panicking because the ball is constantly on the move, and therefore I am constantly pressing directions. I need to stop pressing directions. In fact, I can kind of take my time. There is no time limit. In fact, I can just go ahead and let the ball go over here. Raise it up a few notches. Well, there is a limit to how many notches. Okay. I was afraid that tilting it there, it would just tilt it into the hole, but no. I am okay. Alright, got that. let's raise it up. Like so. Yeah, this is how I should be doing it. Let's bring it down one, and there we go. Now I got this figured. Wait, I thought I had it tilted there. I got this mostly figured. Alright, tilt, start raising it up. And there's another hole. Wait, that was a bit... let's not get hasty. I'm a little curious how high this goes. Wait, up. There's another hole. Like, is there a goal, or is this just for a high score? I assume there's a goal, because otherwise Batty wouldn't be all boo when I lose. In fact, there she is up there. Is the goal to get it into these special holes, or just to reach the end? Is there a bonus? Here's what I'm gonna do. A little experiment. I'm gonna save state. And just bring it up to Batty and see what happens. That is not Batty. Okay, no, the goal is not to get up to the end. We are intended to do that. And is that going to be the last one? Nope. I can only make one more mistake. Let's hope I don't. Go up, go up. I'm guessing 10 holes. Go, 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 go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's gotta be the last one. That looks insanely difficult. I think I got it. I think. Did I? Does it count? Again, there's no sound effect. Well, let's just press a button and see what happens. Nope, I lost. Dang. Okay, back here. Let's try this again. And fail. I think that time was too early, and the first time was too late. So it definitely seems to me that the holes you want to get into are the same ones each time. Also, hey, made it here with only 2 fails this time. That means I get 2 chances at this last hole. I will say, the ball movement isn't very smooth, but it helps me keep track of exactly where to time this. On that note, let's practice. 1, 2, 3. Winner! Old 10. Nice job. You're pretty good. I didn't expect there to be a reward there. Speaking of smooth ball movements, I hate to say it, but I don't have any change. Bullets and babes. How about this one? Hot Rod Fire. Dr. Revenge goes to hell. That's a title. Jeez, this stuff rots kids' brains. Pinball? Coin. I don't think there's any coins anywhere. Nothing that I can find on the floor, I don't think. No. So, was this really the only arcade game we can play here? Huh. Okay, well, let's go ahead and beat the game again. I'm kind of curious about something. At this point, we can go fight the bosses. I have not grabbed the book to put a seal around the corpse of the princess. I'm kind of curious if that will change anything. I also have not unlocked the ensuite, meaning that I don't have access to the bath with the extra health or the poop minigame. I'm very curious if there's going to be a different ending if I don't get all this extra stuff. Oh, but first, I'm gonna save state real quick and switch to an earlier save and see what happens if I meet that spider without having collected the spiders. So, up, right, left and left. My, it seems you have found me. How unfortunate for you. Ugh. Yeah. I definitely would not want to meet a spider like that. Batty is dead. No kidding. I also have not killed any ghosts along the way. Aside from the ghosts at the beginning of the game, I've been going ghost killing free, or ghost exercising free, since we're not actually killing them. So that's another factor I'm kind of curious affects the ending. By the way, these bosses, there was a lot of wasted time edited out of the previous episode. Like, I spent a good maybe 6 minutes just sitting here clicking the sparklies in this particular fight because I didn't quite understand what I was doing. Part of the issue is that your final hit against these things, there's no animation or sound. It just suddenly transitions to the next phase. So it wasn't really clear that I was making a hit that caused it. Had that effect played before the transition, it would have been like, oh, okay, that's how we defeat them. See? It just transitioned. I said these bosses are definitely neat in concept. You don't typically see bosses in point-and-click games. Oh? Okay, Without sealing the princess's powers, I don't think I was able to survive. So, alternate ending. Neat. Batty never saved her family. She was overcome by the phantoms of Castle Cherish and cursed to haunt its dungeon forevermore. Yep, that's an ending. And that is the ending that we are going to end on. Good times. And I do mean that. Like I said before, the game looks great, the story's fun, I enjoyed the puzzles, figuring out where to go, satisfying whenever I made progress. There were a couple points where I got stuck more than maybe I should have, but maybe I just suck at point-and-click adventures. Yeah, but we'll go with that. This was definitely a fun game, absolutely worth playing, definitely check it out. Also, there's a cartridge version of the game. Neat. Also, it mentioned Game Boy Studio in the credits. So, I want to reiterate, indie gaming on the Game Boy is becoming popular. Like, you have no idea. There's a lot of indie games releasing for the Game Boy, and it is thanks to Game Boy Studio. I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know who created it, but think of it like RPG Maker for the Game Boy. Now, that might be an oversimplification. I don't know what tools are available with it. You might still have to create your own graphics and music and stuff. But Game Boy Studio has made indie gaming on the Game Boy very accessible. And if I had the time, I would absolutely go and let's play all of them. Anyway, I think we're done here. I have covered this game as well as I could, and I have definitely enjoyed my playthrough of it. And I want to thank Ice Cold Blood for passing me a ROM of the game. I could have just played it on the browser version, but I wanted to take advantage of the good old Super Game Boy. The Super Game Boy needs more attention. I'm just sorry that I used a faulty emulator for that first stream. But yeah, that's all, folks. Happy Halloween!